My junior year of high school, God's grace became so real to me for the first time. I was in a severe ski accident and wasn't expected to survive, but prayer saved me. I'm surrounded by amazing people in my life who clearly had faith, and because their prayers were answered. Matthew 21:22 says, "Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." And there was worry that I wouldn't get my singing voice back because of all the breathing tubes and trauma that I went through, but God healed me. Before I left for college, my neighbor gave me a set of cards, each with a brief scripture passage to be read every day. And I've never ceased to be amazed at how well they meet my exact need for every day. At one particularly low moment in college, I looked up and it said, "Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord." And I couldn't help but smile. I knew I wasn't alone. And He pulled me through. Today the quote reads, "The Lord's unfailing love surrounds the man who trusts in Him." It's so true, though. All the times in my life when I felt so hopeless, I realize now were really moments of Him creating great works of love in my life. 2 years ago, Jeff and Emily asked if I'd be interested in accompanying them to Israel to be their cantor. Of course, I prayed and prepared all of the music for the trip. I couldn't wait to go. 2 weeks before I left, I came down with a cold and lost my voice. I woke up every morning hoping today will be the day. Today will be the day, but I couldn't even speak, let alone sing. It wasn't God's plan. I had a silent retreat to Israel, and my disappointment was so real, but I couldn't help but thinking how cool it was that God was the only one who could understand me while I was there. And really, I could speak to Him without any effort at all. It's always true, but I really learned it there. I gained a friend. Best friend. What a friend for the nearly 8 months that I couldn't sing after that. Without any effort at all, I could always sing or talk to Him. And I'm in my last semester of college now. And knowing it would be a tough one, I've committed myself to reading a small section of scripture every night. And I knew I needed to keep nourishing that friendship no matter what. Just the other night, I felt like I had hit rock bottom again. And lo and behold, the verse that came to me was, "Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." And endless compassion from the best friend I could ever ask for. I've heard these lines all the time in my head when I was in Israel, and I find myself singing them all the time now. They're so true. Yahweh, I know you are near, standing always at my side. You guard me from the fall